What's up, guys? It's KingDaddyDMAC, and welcome back to another episode of FTB Infinity here in the HermitCraft server. How's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty good. We just moved in last episode, yes, to our new little base area. We ended up choosing the canyon, so pretty cool. I'm digging it. We set up a little bit of starting operations, got our quantum entangled ring going over, got linked up to all of our AE system, got this super beefy power system. It can hold up to 300 million RF. It's crazy, and right now we are going positive. We decided we wanted to go on potion power, so I have that all set up. I am all out of potions. That's what we're going to worry about today. And let me just show you some other things I set up. I moved over all of our lava gens from the quarry world. Yes, right now our system is using more than what our quarry did. So we don't even have a quarry going. We really got to remedy this today and get off this dang lava stuff. It's craziness. We set up a little bit of auto crafting, some auto crafting with Ender.io, just to get automated all the different banks. We learned a little bit about P2P tunnels and AE last episode, but yes, I would like to accomplish getting this potion power working. I think it's so cool, and it's something I really want to do. So oh, and I set this up too, this power monitor, which is super cool. What this is going to do is so that it shuts off. Let me go back to it. Okay, so when it's under 75% full, it's going to emit a signal to be able to take in power, and then it's going to stop once it's at 90% full. So that way these generators will turn off and not just keep on burning through the potions forever. But we don't have any potions, so we got to fix that. Let's run back. I set up a book too, so we don't have to go to the nether first to go back and forth. How we were getting our potions thus far, and this will kind of give you an idea. This is how many of these treasures that I get in probably 24 hour-ish, maybe a little bit under that. So it is a good bit, and each one of these is a very good chance of unlocking a potion and getting lots of different potions. So it's pretty neat, but I think I'd like to find a way so that we don't have to rely on this, so we don't have to only use this. So I think our best bet, although I don't want to do it forever, I don't want to do it as the way we do it. I'd like to not have to rely on spawners, but I think we should set up some witch spawners similar to this. So anyway, I'm going to grab some diamond dollies and let's go on a witch spawner hunt. Alright guys, and before we leave, one other thing I want to craft up. People have been recommending to me that I make this guy, this enchanted charm of dissolution. This guy, apparently you can use it to teleport around really easy. They have this lower tier one, which is, I think it just goes from one spot to another. But if we take this and then we can combine it to make that, bam, awesome. Now this does cost a wither skull. Keep that, or a nether star. Keep that in mind. And each of those, it's pretty expensive. But let's see how this works. Look at that. Rename, set here, remove fuel. That's kind of messed up. Add new, add fuel. Alright, so I think this takes pearls. So let's run over here. We've got all of our pearls that come from our little bag. Alright, can I go add fuel? Oh, you just click it like this. Okay. Can I shift click it? Yeah, that's better. Nice. And it completely pretty much filled up. Alright, out of pearls. So it takes a lot of pearls to do this. That's the trade-off. But if I want to have this so that we can teleport back to our base, and that way when we're out hunting for witches, we can just come right back to a shift, right click, okay, add new. We'll call this DMAC spawn base. Okay. Commit. Awesome. So let's see how this works. If we go over here and we right click it. Oh, yes! That is so cool. That is so cool. I love it. I love it. Now, how many pearls did that use up? Oh. Shift right click. 349? What were we up to? Was it only 351? So it seems like it only uses like 1 pearl per teleport. That's not bad. Okay, so that makes it so you don't by mistake like remove it, rename it. Holy cow, that's awesome. Thanks guys for the suggestion. So cool, so cool. All right, off to find witches. Finally, I found a little area that will have witch spawners. It's where the coven witches are. Hopefully nobody took these ones yet. Hold on. They shouldn't spawn in during the day, so we shouldn't have to really stress about it. Let's go there and go like that. Nice. I didn't know about this in the middle. That's kind of cool. All right, so these guys, shift right click. Thanks to, are these witchery? It says they're vanilla Minecraft, but they're added in because of witchery. So that's cool. So we got 2 witch spawners. I'm going to go hunting for 2 more. But thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Oh, you're so helpful. Octavia. Those witches are so funny. All right, I'm going to find 2 more, and then let's head back. Alright guys, so we've got the 4 witch spawners, and just to try and save some time, I kind of want to see what their output's like. Let's see if we can put them in this blaze spawner. I'm a little scared, but we should have fire protection. We should be all good. Alright guys, this whole setup's working pretty well. Well, definitely, the plan is to move it, rebuild it, make it better. But for today, I think we're doing pretty good. We're getting a good amount of glowstone, redstone, all the stuff we want. And you know what? All this over here, this is what our whole like treasure bag thing. This whole thing was pretty much set up before we really had a good AE system going. And now that we have tons of space in our AE system, I just expanded 10 more 64K drive storages. So we have plenty of room for stuff. So I should be able to just pump all the excess things into our ender chest and into the system. And I think that will make managing it so much better. I gotta do something about that door. I just moved too fast. Alright guys, all cleaned up, very nice. All the excess stuff's going there, and I put an extra chest just as a buffer in case, and very last resort, trash can. So pretty cool. Anyway, let's see how these potions do. I want to see if these witches potions will burn off as well in the potion gen. So let's go hop over. Oh, wrong place. Spawn Canyon. Bam! Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so in the potion gen, will these burn? No! No, no, no. These witch brews will not burn in there. Oh, man. They make it so you have to do it yourself. Okay, good to know. Good to know. It's not a big deal. We can get around it. Okay, so we've got the witches handled. Next, we got to get the warts handled. How can we get warts? All right, I got a small manual setup for warts right over here, and I wanted to try out a few things. I want to try out a few magic ways of growing them faster first, and then if that doesn't work, we'll do some tech ways. But I just think the magic's kind of neat. It would also mean maybe we don't have to put wires over as far. Now, just to point out, we can also do different things like watering cans, maybe sprinklers, things that speed up the tick rate, but we need to get it growing faster. Now, I don't know if these will grow on that, that special dirt that you can make. I'm not sure if you can or if it's only on soul sand. So kind of interesting. In any case, I unlocked a few cool things. One is the Hoa growth. I just wanted to try this out. It would be kind of fun because we can finally do this infusion ritual. So not too bad. And then also I wanted to try out this lamp of growth. So it says right here that we're going to have to feed essence into it. But it might, I want to see how much faster it makes it grow. Because that's going to be the biggie. And let's perform the ritual. Oh baby. Freaking out. It's so cool. That is so much better than all the jars. The jars are cool looking. I might put some up for decoration, but as far as ease of use, this is so much better. Whammy. Gotcha. Gotcha. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, that's awesome. So lamp of growth. Oh, you just... So we got to do a piping that pumps it right in. We should be able to do that with the AE, no problem. All right, guys. So let's test out this stuff. I've got the hoe of growth. So the two things this can do. Bam! 3x3 area. Super cool. And then it also can work as bone meal. Check this out. If you... I think it's just right-click. Isn't that awesome? So that uses up more durability. But that is pretty cool. Really nice, easy way to quickly grow anything. Now, I was curious if this would work on bone meal. And you know what? I wonder if you could do this in autonomous activator. That would be awesome. And then have like some type of repair on there. But anyway, let's grab some warts. Yes, we'll get to what I just did over there in a moment. So I put a wart down. Well, can I do the same thing? No, it does not work on warts. Only works on wheat and probably like normal overworld vegetables and stuff. All right, interesting. Unfortunately, not going to be what we want. So let's bang all that out. All right, let's see if these lamp things work for what we want. Because that would be super cool. And I played around with them a little bit. You got to feed them that herba essence, and I was having trouble finding any other way to have it interact with this. I couldn't just like pump the herba in with a export bus, but with these guys, these providers, remember, they just figure out whatever they need. Look at that, it lights right up. Let's see, can it reach all the way over here for this wart? There we go. You see that? Yeah, it started to make it grow. There we go. Doing better, doing better. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat. So I don't think I could do the whole room with just one, so we have two. What the hey? Pretty cool. So now I put in a planter. We did a planter before. This was in like one of the first episodes. And I thought this was the easiest way to have it plant more of this stuff. So we'll get to that in a moment. There's a reason why I ripped everything out. And that's because I want to try and do this with golems. I spent a fair bit of time trying to learn how these golems work and unlocking some of them. I thought it would be pretty neat to do half tech, half magic. And let's see. So I've only unlocked to wooden golems. But basically you can make the golem and it will interact up to 16 blocks away, it looks like. And this guy can only pick up one at a time. So only carry one at a time. It's not going to really matter. Just throw a hay bale in with those things. This guy is going to do an upgrade. Let's see. So let's grab two of those. Whoa. I made a couple of them. So 2 straw golems. And we're going to do 2 harvest animations. All right. So for a golem, you need the golems. You need their little bell. Oh, is it going to make the sound? Oh, I have the sound dampener. But sometimes, you heard the little dings? All right, so anyway, this is how this works. You throw down the golem where you want it to interact with. Bam. And this guy's going to have a harvest score. So it is going to harvest up anything that gets planted and is fully grown. So if I go like that, and then I think we want to like shift right click. There we go. I don't think that's really necessary, but I think that tells it like that's the main spot to chill out at. I think that's what that means. I'm still getting used to them. So we're going to do 2 straw golems. We're going to have you have the harvest one as well. We'll try that. And then can I do something else to interact with you? Do I look at you with an open hand? All right, that one I don't think has an inventory because all it does is knock the stuff out and then it's just going to sit on the floor. So we got to make another golem that's going to pick everything up. And that is going to be with a wood golem. The wood golem can hold a little bit more. I don't think he's as fast. May even be worthwhile having multiple golems. But let's see. So if I right-click on that chest there. Nice hat, bro. Oh, you sad? You want something to do? All right, let's give him the gatherer. So this guy's going to pick up anything that's loose on the ground. All right, and I want you to interact with that chest there. Whoa. I'm not positive, but he can go 16 blocks. So 16 blocks should be everywhere in the room. Hopefully. I don't know if I wanted to do that, what I just did there, but all right, we'll test it out, see how it goes. Then I think I can also right-click, and it says, Master, do you want to pick me up, or is there something specific? You are only going to pick up, see right now, if we were to throw wheat on the ground, he should go and pick up the wheat. See? Does the wheat and puts it into the chest that we have him linked with. Pretty cool. Now we're going to set him up so he only picks up wart. So that way if we by mistake drop something else on the ground, it's not going to mess things up. So now if we throw the wheat back down, not all the way down there. Let's go grab it again. So if we throw the wheat down right there, he's not going to grab it. But if we throw the wart down, he's going to go for the wart. Got the wart, put it in. Sweet. And then I have an export bus on there. Pretty neat. Now let's see if he can reach all the way over here. Can you reach all the way over there, bro? Oh, going. Look at that. He can go slower over this whole sand. So we really got to get some golems that are going to be able to pick up more stuff. This guy can only do the 4 at a time. That, or we should just have multiple setups for the golems. And see, he is not picking up that wheat. Cool. So anyway, now comes where it's going to be kind of the noisy part and kind of the messy part. They're going to all go ham. We're going to go down here. I put a tesseract for power. We're going to turn the power back on. This should auto-plant everything. Whammy bam bam. And then these will make them grow a little bit faster. I'm still undecided if I like these, if they're really worthwhile. Notice it. Yes. All right, so we knocked it out. He's going to pick it up. And he's putting it back into the chest. Sweet! So we now have a wart farm. That is so amazing. Since these get the herba, I wanted to send it over to this alchemic furnace so that it would continuously refill. All right, guys. So over here, we have it all wired in. I've got the import bus on the back pulling the essentia out when it makes the herba and whatever else the wart makes. We have in the back here set up so that it will input nether wart into it to burn up, and then on the bottom it's set up to put in the blaze rods. Pretty cool. So let's get this wired over, and this will make it so that those whole growth things should be able to last indefinitely through the warts themselves. So let's see, how's this guy doing? So it's getting blaze rods. Should get the warts any second. There we go. Nice. Nice. And you can see we're getting the herba. We're getting the magic. And there's one other. It looks like a dragon that it gets. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So this should be self-sustaining. We're going to have to worry about storage for all the new essence that we're getting. But we have everything else all automated. So definitely going to want to get either more of these golems going and or guys that can hold more. But that's pretty cool. We should have all the warts now set up for our potions. So why don't we start getting this worked on? And it should take care of our power. All right, guys. I set up another wooden golem. And he's doing pretty well. It's keeping up pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. And this is doing well too. So let's just check on the herba. It's been about 20 minutes. Let's see, is that keeping up? Yeah, we're actually getting net positive. That is amazing. We're getting so much in the magic. Okay, so anyway, we need to get this going. We need to get potions in for a generator. Let's go ahead and try and set up this auto-brewer. Pretty cool. So as you can see, we get power into it already just because we're setting it on that transfer node guy there. Hopefully this will work okay. So here's the deal. We got the wart now. So the wart's going to go in there. All right. Next stage in the potion. So the water bottle goes in. It gets the wart. Then, and it's going to be what's it called? Like a mundane potion or whatever. Then we're going to go ahead and do sugar. We're getting sugar from the witches. So next we get sugar. Sweet. Then after that, we're going to do glowstone. Getting glowstone from the witches. Sweet. And this is how this works. It goes, the inventory slot for it is what's across here. So actually, let's grab some more sugar. Let's actually see, and look at that. We're getting so much sugar, it's not even funny. So tons of sugar. Bam. Okay. Then glowstone is going to make it so that it's the speed 2. So this is making speed potions. Then we're going to finally, in a 4th step, we're going to make it into a splash potion. Now how these generators work is that for each additional step, it's going to output more power. We're using the extra utilities potion generators. So let's look at this just really quickly. So if we take a normal water bottle, which we have right here, we put it in, can't even put it in. Okay, if we were to, let's knock these back off and take a look at each stage. So the first one, it's going, getting power. And the downside to these is we're only getting 1 potion per material. If we did it with vanilla, we'd be getting 3. So it might be worth looking for automation that's better. But anyway, okay, awkward potion. That only burns for 40. So keeping that in mind. And it outputs a water bottle back. So for that amount of time, power level 40, which still isn't bad. And that's if we just went off wards. Now if we add sugar into the recipe, and let's throw our water bottle in. So it goes through the first one. Okay, so this is a potion of swiftness by itself. What does that burn for? And by the way, look at, we still got just off of that 32,000 RF off of a nether wart. That's not bad. Just looking at that, considering. Okay, so we get 80 if we do the speed by itself. Okay. So finally now this is looking at it as a splash potion. We want to make sure that it gives us back a water bottle and see how much it burns for. Bam! 320. We get the water bottle back. That is simply amazing. Simply amazing. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Okay. So this is definitely going to be able to be a thing. So what do we have to get put into here? We have got to get an ME export bus, so that we can export all the items that it's going to require out of our system. And in here, we're going to put in a capacity card, basic card, and any type of quartz. So capacity card, that's going to increase the amount of stuff that we can put into it. And then we're going to throw in a whole bunch of acceleration cards. Okay. So now let's grab out all the materials we need that we wanted to import. All right. Let's make sure that this keeps up. So we're going to have wart going first. It doesn't really matter where you set it. You can set the stuff anywhere. Don't matter. And let's see, as soon as we wire this in, see how fast it fills up. Bam! That's not bad. It does do 1 item at a time, but it at least doesn't fill in anything more than what's there. Perfect. So it's all the way full. Now we got to get the water bottles to get auto put into it. So to do that, we're going to do that with a filter. Let's get an empty water bottle. Let's get our filter. Let's put in water bottle. Okay. Let's get an item transfer node. I guess right out of there. That'd be a bad spot. No, that's fine. We're going to have it retrieve it and send it into the back. Hopefully this will be able to do that. Let's do an item filter. Let's put in some speed upgrades. And then once we wire this in to this machine, it should immediately do it. In fact, the way we're wiring this, I really don't even need the retrieval node. But hey, all right, sweet. So now it's getting the water bottles. So as soon as that one goes out, it should do another one. Perfect, refilling. And this guy we already set up previously so that after a potion burns, it gets sucked back up into the deep store there. So that's perfect. Next, we have to get the potions out and into this guy. So there we're going to do another item retrieval node, but this time we're going to do it with the final output potion. Bam. All right. Clicking all around. Okay. Oh, did we put the water one in? Did we put the wrong freaking retrieval node in there? Yeah, we put the empty one in. Okay, so with this one, we are going to put the splash potion. Sweet. We're going to put the retrieval node there. Item filter for just splash potions. So now it will only pull out the splash potions. And those are empty water bottles. Don't want theirs. And now this will fill up with splash potions as we get them. Perfect. And this guy we can throw a couple speed upgrades to. Doesn't really need them. Doesn't need them at all, in fact. But that's pretty cool. So now this should already be feeding all the generators, I hope. That's got a water bottle stuck. There we go. So now it should feed into all the generators. Yep, there we go. Generators are going. Filling up on power. And you still going? Yeah, this should be continuous now. And I think in the amount of time it takes to make a potion, we should be able to refill it. So pretty sweet. I'm going to let this chill out for a bit. And all these potions, now that they're full, it's not wasting because the generator is saying not to input power. I think we're good. I think we're very good. Let's see if we can now disconnect the lava and all these lava gens here. Let's see if this keeps up. We'll be back in a little bit. All right, guys, time to test it out. We're down to under 200 million RF. It's so crazy. And as you can see, our whole system, everything in our system sucking out of here. So we're about 1200 RF a tick out. And there's nothing going in. I took out all the lava guys. So the potions are going to be the only thing powering it. So hopefully you can keep up. If it can't, we'll make more of them. Anyway, they're all empty. Let's hook it in. Let's see what happens. Oh man, I'm so excited. Oh, do it, do it, do it, do it. And from out to, look at that, look at that. It's going. It's going. Down, down, down. Come on, go positive. Go positive. You can do it. Yes! Look at that. So now we are making a net positive. It's going up. A net 688 RF a tick. That's amazing. Oh, even sometimes as high as 700. That's so good. That's so good. And then as we make more of these, it's going to go up and up and up more. And look at that, 225. That's crazy. So these potions on top of the potions we're getting already from those loot bags. And let's see how many of those we have. What are they called? No. Oh, what are those loot things called? Treasures. Look at almost 3,000. That's like having, like, you're pretty much guaranteed a potion in almost every one. That's like 6,000 of them. That's craziness. So yeah, I think we're gonna be pretty dang good. And then as far as all the materials, I'm in the thousands, like multiple thousands for each. Our wart, we started off the episode with like maybe 2 stacks of wart. And look at that. Over 1,000. We're using the warts here on top of using the warts in this thing, constantly sucking them out too. This is not a bad system. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I hope you guys did too. We've got our power under wraps. I'm going to keep on making this bigger and bigger. Get off those goggles. I hate those goggles. They look so dorky. I'm pretty happy though, guys. I think we should get a building. We got to set a quarry back up. And, yeah, get back on some other projects. I'm excited. Let me know if you've been liking the tech. I know we've been doing some kind of grindy tech. But, we're getting stuff done. We're getting stuff done. We'll have maybe one more episode. I don't know. You know, I don't know what we're going to do. We had kind of a mix of episodes, but I'm having fun. That's what's important. I hope you guys are too. Thank you so much for watching. Please support the channel by leaving a thumbs up. And help me out in the comments with any other suggestions for maybe better potions that we could brew. And then any other tips and tricks about the golems and that little wart farm there. I think that'd be cool. So, yes. As always, peace out.